This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
All right, it's no secret. This morning show has declared war on hot air balloons.
Oh, yeah.
And here's why. I have another story. PC2. This is in Arizona. 9 dummies got in a hot air balloon with a man that is 9,000 years old. And they crashed. It was to celebrate someone's birthday. They were apparently feeling a little like rolling the dice. So this hot air balloon going through Phoenix and started landing. It did not go very well. Got hung up on a street lamp, and the balloon ripped.
Oh.
So then it descended. The balloon was like slowly deflating onto this lady's house. So here we go. We're gonna go out of the streets. Here's one of the ladies in the balloon, followed by Papa, who was piloting.
I'm fine. We're all fine, thankfully. And yeah, it was a little bit scary, and our prayers were answered.
The pilot for
Check your shorts.
Hot Air Expeditions says he was getting to the end of his fuel supply, which is why he chose the empty lot next to the home.
The basket was fine on the ground, but then the envelope just snagged a little bit of that light pole, and that's what caused all the...
The passengers in the hot air balloon were celebrating a birthday and are glad to be able to celebrate more after this.
Or so you think.
Yeah.
Everybody's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, that...
I love the idea of a highly combustible wicker basket just dangling below a large burner.
Literally, you're in a flammable basket by a giant flame.
Everything is so flammable. The most flammable stuff ever. That's what I want up there in a balloon. What is the most flammable stuff you sell? Okay, that's what I want to make my balloon out of.
Like, I just cannot believe hot air balloons have stuck around.
Right. Since the Hindenburg, you think we would have said, you know what? Man, this sucks. Oh, hydrogen. I'm sorry. Completely different idea.
It is a little different.
Sorry about that.
But
still, the same concept. There's no coming back, really.
Right. Well, and like, if you want a cool view, wouldn't you just like rent a helicopter ride or something?
I think if history serves me, at least the Hindenburg was a rigid airship, not made
I guess it didn't matter.
Right. Right.
But anyway, this, I'm not surprised.
The problem is I don't think you're ever high enough for a parachute to work. Is that right?
Right.
Or a wing. What's the foil? The foil, I think, works because they jump off of bridges.
The hang gliders.
Yeah. That foil thing pops open pretty damn quick. You do that, I guess.
Why was he getting to the end of his fuel supply and not anywhere near home?
You know what I want? I want a backup balloon following me so we can stretch a ladder out.
God.
On fire.
Unbelievable.
Call the backup. Bring it in. Bring in ship 2. Bring them in. Yeah, that should go well. Trying to calmly get out of a burning whisk.
Yeah.
I just have, I can't tell you something I'd want to do less in my life than go up in a hot air balloon. I know it's probably quiet and romantic until things,
Yeah, until
you smell smoke, I guess.
Life flash before your eyes.
They're all crash landings, dude.
Why was he running out of fuel but nowhere near where he needed to be?
Right.
This just proves our point.
Well, it sounds like he was. Yeah, they're not very well licensed.
They're just up there floating around.
It's kind of like an apprenticeship program. I don't think there is like a rigorous program where like you go out and a guy gives you a license. You're like, all right.
I think, why can't we just accept that the hot air balloon is past its prime? Like, there's so many other things you can do.
You can either jump or burn to death. Let's see. Let's see. Hang on. I'm thinking. Hang on. Thinking.
God.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, dude.
I can't believe.
Most of it, I think you can hit a power line, and that was the one out in New Mexico. Wasn't that the big one? They hit the power line, and there was like 15 people. I think it was overloaded anyways. Maybe that's why they couldn't get out of the way of the power line. That was a big one.
That was
a couple of years ago. Remember that one?
Yeah, there's a few. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'll pick one. Eeny, meeny.
This one's in Crandall, Texas. We got another one in Michigan.
Yeah.
Here's one in New Zealand. Wow. See, again. Proving our point.
Well, we've had one in Madison. The one in Madison,
Massachusetts.
didn't it didn't it crash in Lake Mendota?
The New Mexico one is in 2021. 5 people died.
Yeah, that was a few years ago.
I don't know.
But remember the one here? They were crashing. They were going into the water, and
How'd you like that to land in water? You got a big giant effing balloon stifling you.
You'll be a permanent preserved artifact like the Indian canoe we found in Lake Mendota.
Yeah.
We'd find you in about 28 years.
Right, and then be like, here you see an idiot that rode on a hot air balloon despite knowing that they have zero control.
All right, everybody, back to the surface. We're going to...
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Hello. So we had the story about the lady with the owl in the tree. Super cute little owl. Found him just in time. Now we have another version. I'm going to need PC2. I found this. I know about the TikTok machine. Gosh darn possum.
I'm freaking out right now. I have no idea how this possum got in my house and up my...
Okay, first of all, the possum looks very cute staring out from the tree.
They are cute.
I know.
It's
in
adorable.
my tree. And I'm trying to get him out, but it will not let me, and I just don't know what to do. I don't know how I got in here. I don't leave my doors open. Somebody help.
So what would you do?
I'd say a 20, 21 gauge, whatever it takes.
Don't you dare kill a possum.
Just blow his effing brains out.
They eat like 40 billion ticks a year.
That's a good thing. So do I. We wrap him in a broom, a blanket.
You're going to wrap them in a broom?
You could catch him in a pillowcase. So what's the dramatic conclusion to this story?
Well, they like cat food.
Oh, okay.
A lot.
All right. My cats would know immediately if there was a possum in my tree.
You could leave a little trail
of
cat food and get them right out, or in that case, then use the laundry basket method or whatever you were doing.
Right.
For sure.
You got to set a mouse trap.
I'm literally freaking out right now.
You
says.
You put the little stick, you prop up the laundry basket, the little laundry basket, and then tie a string to it, the spatula, and then you wait. You hide behind the couch.
And you're a real man's man.
Put a little cheese. Put a little cheese out there and hide. Say, shh, be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Be quiet. I'm hunting possum.
Listen to how cute this is. She said she first became aware of the possum in her tree when she heard a faint sneeze over her shoulder.
Aww.
It's a little thing sneeze. I do have a lot of animals, so I thought it was one of mine, she said.
Who's a poor little baby?
She has 3 rescue dogs, a cat, a couple pythons, a bearded dragon. Python ain't sneezing. I looked over, just kind of still sitting on the couch, and I leaned up to look at the tree, and I didn't see anything, so I was like, well, maybe I'm just hearing stuff. She shrugged it off, got back to working on her laptop, and then she heard another little sneeze. And she's like, okay, something else is over there. Is there a kitten over here or a rat or something like that? Started looking around, and that's when I saw a really long, fat, naked tail. Yes. Look at him staring out of the tree. He's so cute.
Yeah, he's kind of camouflaged there with the tinsel.
He's like, I have a cold.
You could do, I love the scene in Christmas Vacation. Clark goes, they're all hiding around the corner when the squirrel's in the tree. And Clark goes, Rusty, get a hammer. And then the grandma faints. Clark, what do you do with a hammer? I'm going to hit it in the little head.
So she tried using rubber gloves. Like she put on rubber gloves and tried to get him out of the tree, but he was just like not having it.
Right.
She wanted to make sure he wasn't injured. The working theory is that the possum climbed into the tree, which had been up for 10 days. And at some point, when she let out one of the other animals, he was, kind of shuffling around a little bit. He was at least in my house for a couple of nights. So she let the dogs out. Possum came in, climbed into the tree. Ta-da. She contacted a local wildlife expert for help who gave advice over the phone since they couldn't come to her house. Eventually, she got the possum, which she says was about the size of her cat, out of the tree without harming the possum or herself.
Mm-hmm.
He put up a fight and held onto the branches with his little hands. Did not hiss, did not bite. He flopped out.
He flopped out.
He was trying to get away from her and then gave up. Played dead like they do. He smelled really bad.
Oh, no.
Why do they smell
Well, they're
bad?
pretty docile. I mean, they're so afraid of humans. I mean, he probably scared and
their
fell
body
over.
secretes a smelly substance from their anus
Oh, okay.
when the comatose reaction is triggered.
I did not know that.
So it's like, it smells like a decaying corpse.
Really?
So that helps with the playing dead thing, I suppose.
No kidding.
That's fascinating.
Well, I know the play dead thing. I just didn't know. I didn't know you got the stank with it.
The smell is actually what drives the predators away.
That's incredible.
And they don't really get a pick when they play dead.
They're like half skunk. They get like skunk qualities.
Yeah.
Defense shields up.
So comatose state can last for hours, with the possum stuck staring blankly ahead and their tongue sticking out till the state passes.
I thought their defense would have been like baring their teeth and hissing at you.
It's an involuntary reaction to the extreme stress they experience when endangered. So that's why he flopped out. He was stressed out.
Mm-hmm.
And then he released his smell.
So I released mine back to him. It was a Mexican standoff at Christmas. It was unbelievable. He's like, ugh.
Let's see.
I thought, yeah, they look. I love possums, man. I love possums.
Yeah.
They're cute.
Just like any scared animal, it's possible for possums to bite in defense. If they feel concerned or threatened, they will use several escape strategies ranging from playing dead to hissing. Biting is rare.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't.
What about rabies? What about the totes rabes? Mm-hmm. If I'm going to get a pet possum, I got to know all the bad stuff.
That's true. Extremely rare for a possum. Weird.
Really?
It is believed that their low body temperature may inhibit the virus and make it difficult for it to survive.
Oh, my God, they're the perfect critter.
Dude,
They're like
right?
little tiny velociraptors, for God's sakes.
Oh, I got a picture with a mama possum, and look at all the babies on her. That is so cute.
That is freaking hilarious. That should be a new tradition, a possum in every tree. A little,
right.
You see a possum, you got 6 more weeks of winter. Wait, no, I'm getting that backwards.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. A Christmas tree with a possum, even a little pet possum, I think would be kind of cute.
They're adorbs.
Oh,
All right.
that's a great story, dude.
Yeah.
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, JJO.
I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me.
Oh, man, that's nice. All right. If you get a text today that says, "Can we talk?"
Good. 1987, I was on my top 8 at 8 at night on the night show.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. You would have a show like that when you would be only 3 years old.
I had the youngest radio show in the history of broadcasting. It was incredible. I had a pacifier and 50,000 watts.
All I'm saying is if you're going to tell people you're 40, get your timeline right.
Are you talking? I'm going to eat my brownie while you're talking.
Okay, good. Anyway, if you get a text today from your significant other and it says, "Can we talk?" you need to brace yourself because you're probably going to get dumped. December 11th, dubbed Breakup Day back in 2008 after someone analyzed. I like how you're just moaning over there because your mouth is full.
Brownie is amazing. Screw love. Eat brownies.
After someone analyzed Facebook status updates and found a ton of people break up exactly 2 weeks before Christmas.
The December wake-up call, as we call it.
So it also found that there tends to be more breakups on Mondays in general. So the 11th is a big old double whammy. Experts think a couple reasons for it. Who are these experts? First of all, the holidays are stressful. So you might be having second thoughts about this dildo you've been banging meeting your family. Surprising number of us will break up just to get out of buying somebody a gift.
She wanted a car. I had to dump her ass.
Dude. That's amazing. Turning the calendar also represents a fresh start for a lot of people. So if things aren't going well, they may feel like it's a natural time to cut losses and move on. The day of the year that you're least likely to get dumped, what day of the year do you think that is, John?
God, I don't know. Let's say still in the fall. We still around the holidays. So give me a clue. I'll say December. I'll say that today. I'll just say today.
Today is the least likely day to get dumped.
I don't know.
The whole point of the story is today is the most likely.
I'll say the least likely. What's the question again? I got confused trying to think of the answer.
The day you're least likely to get dumped.
I'm a little more focused on this awesome brownie.
I'm realizing.
The mystery brownie cook is in this building. I got to find her. That's who I'm in love with right now, the lady that made the brownie.
Christina down the hall.
Anyways. What? No.
Damn, bro.
What are we doing? I don't know.
What is the day of the year that you're least likely to get dumped?
July 4th. I don't know.
Christmas Day.
Oh, okay. So if you made it that far, you're solid.
No, you would think that, but don't assume that you're safe. A poll found that some of us also avoid breakups this time of year, so we're not alone for the holidays. But on the 26th, breakups will start trending up before peaking again in March.
Gotcha.
But today, the most popular day to break up with somebody.
There's sort of like reasons why people break up, like you lose your job. She's like, what a loser. I'm out of here. You know, there's like extenuating circumstances.
So I guess that would be.
But I get it, the buildup. You're avoiding the buildup, I guess, the routine of Christmas. Why go through it if you're not in love?
Right.
I get it. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
How about you? You ever been left high and dry on the holidays?
No, I haven't. But I've also, I don't know. Let me think. God,
She kept getting COVID. I had to dump her. She was making me sick. She was literally making me sick.
Literally.
I had a buddy of mine got COVID for the 5th time.
COVID be back and better than ever. New and improved.
It's just people that are prone to it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, and then they were doing research.
I'm not doing anything. I'm doing going to more things than they ever have, and I don't get COVID. I think you're weak.
Well,
Your weakened immune system.
Whatever, maybe. But I also feel like there might be something that we discovered where there's like some sort of genetic thing where you're more resistant to it. Like how possums are more resistant to rabies because of their low body temp.
Right.
But they were looking at something too about vitamin D. Like people that have a vitamin D deficiency were seemingly more prone to get it, which is bad news for everybody in Wisconsin, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, they've had 2 boosters, and they're on cycle number 5. You can believe that.
No,
just
dude.
Miserable, dude.
That sucks.
I don't know. I think I forgot. Did you get a shot?
A long time ago.
Yeah.
But I haven't done any of the boosters or nothing.
In the end, I know we're all just chalk lines in the concrete in the end, but I just, doesn't it feel like just the natural, let it run its course? I don't know. Well, anyways, that's for a different day.
Yeah, we're too busy talking about breaking up with people. I did a while back, a couple years ago, whatever. ended a relationship close to the holidays, which was nice. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, but
I only have like one gift to buy.
Yeah, I was going to say,
amazing.
you found the positive there.
Oh,
Always
hell
an
yeah.
opportunity.
You goddamn right.
Always an opportunity.
I loves that.
All right.
Here's somebody. Kim says, I broke up with someone on Christmas Eve. The dumb bitch turned me in for weed. Well, yeah. How'd she make it past your vetting process? Is she a narc?
Right.
Come on now.
Right. That's, you slipped on that one.
Yeah. 100%. Well, good luck out there if you're breaking up today.
Oh, it's the opportunity. Go out alone and see, go out. You could be, I'll tell you what, go to Lola's. There you go. Drown your sorrows. You been up to Lola's yet? Went in there Friday night, had a great bacon, some kind of themed flatbread.
Cool.
It was amazing.
I'm sure.
It
looks incredible.
You get a seat in 30 minutes up there. It's nice, up by Vic Pierce up there.
Oh, dude.
Beautiful little spot. I think it's the dude that runs the Majestic. We know that guy. Who's that tall drink of water? What's his name?
Isn't it? Who's Scott?
Billy Bob. No, I can't remember. No, nice job. Nice job.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to...
The only thing with these bars are they've got to serve up better martini glasses. The old school martini glasses, the big tall ones that flare, the big classic martini glasses.
Yeah.
They are using those
It
little...
is Matt. I was right.
Yeah, Matt. We know Matt.
Why do I doubt myself? All the time. I need to stop.
Those martini glasses, they're using those little tulip. They're just not manly to be. I hate them. And there's less martini in it.
That's good.
You want a good Frank Sinatra would be rolling in his grave if he saw me holding one of those glasses. I hate them. They're just so
bring your own
girly. I hate it. Bring your own martini glass.
Why not, dude? If you're...
So I think he's got a gun. Get out. No, he's slowly pull out a martini.
A case for it.
Yeah. Now, you want a real martini glass, go to Liberty Station, man. They pull out the old school martini. You get a martini for your $1 out there. But I hate those little glasses.
I do love martinis.
Oh.
Okay. Well, this is a good meeting, I think.
Martini was good, glass was wrong. I'm sorry. We need to fix the martini thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's a bad trend.
I do agree with you. The glass is a huge deal.
It's the look, the feel, the vibe. I mean, it's the reason, it's part of the experience to have that old school glass. I hate it. They're downsizing, and they do it with a real prissy little glass. I hate it.
It's a prissy little glass. Oh.
Sorry. It's for girls. I think it's the wrong glass, though, for a martini. I wonder why. I don't know the name of that glass. But it's it's got the curled, and it's like a quarter of the size.
Is it? I'm trying to...
Just they drink like a limoncello out of it, not a martini. Or maybe some raspberry thing, but not a martini.
My lady got me these really fancy glasses.
Otherwise, great bar, fun. I got a DJ back there with vinyl and everything. Super cool, man. You get a chance to get up there, stop in, and check out the hype, everybody. Yeah. Got to tell you, it's pretty busy on a Friday.
I'm sure it was. There's so many great places to try around here.
I know.
I don't know. It's tough, but
remind me of old school going up to Vic Pierce, the only place you could buy beer after midnight.
Dude, when I first moved to Madison,
we drive across town to go to Vic Pierce.
Oh yeah, and it was like, just tell me where this place is in relation to Vic Pierce. That was like the landmark that I had.
It's true. It's true.
All right, that's JJO News. Stay fresh, cheese bags.
Let's see here. Here's a story for you guys. Here's a story. This baseball player, he's at the Dodgers. Hang on a minute. I gotta find it. Shohei Ohtani. I'm sure I'm jacking that name up. Signed with the Dodgers. Did you see what the contract is?
No.
10 years, $700 million.
That's crazy. You think he can last 10 years?
The most unique player in baseball history has joined one of the most storied franchises. Shohei Ohtani. The transcendent two-way talent who spent the 3 years redefining what's possible in sports' highest level agreed to a 10-year, $700 million contract with the Los Angeles Dodgers. To all the fans and everyone involved, I apologize for taking so long to come to a decision, but it takes a long time to count $700 million. And I got it in dollar bills. It was impressive. Largest in baseball history by more than $250 million. Do baseball teams have that much money? I read it this morning. I'm like, how much money do they have? Is a beer going to be $47?
I don't know.
Patrick Mahomes signed was the biggest deal, $450 million. $70 million average annual salary eclipses the previous Major League Baseball record of 43 by Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer. I guess he can. I guess because is he a pitcher? I think he's a pitcher, but a great hitter too. I think he can. He's a dual threat, dude.
That seems like a long. 10 years.
It's like
a long
it's
time.
like you riding a horse and not spilling a martini. You're a dual threat, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Pitcher and a hitter. How much money do How much money do baseball? Is there? Where does it stop? I mean,
I don't know.
At what point do we really start paying a guy out of our pocket?
That's so much money. It's just hard to even.
And I can't even
comprehend it.
It's just a stupid number with too many zeros.
Yeah, totally.
That's like what's our payroll? How much was the Louisiana purchase? It wasn't $700 million.
Tree fitty. 15 mil.
You like to be the guy that goes, well, we never won a World Series. Man, that was the worst $700 million we ever spent. Oh. What is that? How do you keep your job if that guy doesn't win 5 World Series in a row? That's incredible. I don't know anything about this guy, but I just looking at the money. Hi, how's it going?
Hey, I saw somewhere they did like the money breakdown over the next 10 years. Minute, second, hour. Per game, he makes $472,000 even if he doesn't play.
One game? No.
Per game.
So if he gets a boo-boo and takes the night off, he makes $479,000?
He pitches 5 pitches, he makes $470,000.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Jeez.
Man, oh man. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? And then how does the average fan supposed to feel about that?
Well, what was the Ryan Braun contract? Wasn't that a 10-year contract when the Brewers signed him?
Oh, it wasn't that much. Wasn't that much,
no,
was it?
It wasn't that much money, but that was a 10-year contract as well. I want to say that was like $300 million.
Even if you're Babe Ruth, you're not winning every game. That's amazing. That is incredible, dude.
I think his contract's bigger than LeBron James is.
There's no way.
Wow.
There's no way our roster in Milwaukee's over $70 million. There's not. I bet it's not even close.
Well, they were also saying that his new contract is bigger than a lot of teams' salary cap, where they couldn't even afford that.
Right.
For one guy, they paid all that money for one guy, and he's out doing salary caps.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
God damn, that is insane. Even the people that are making all the money are like, whoa, pump the brakes.
Yeah.
So how much money is left to pay the rest of the team? Who else is on the team?
Everybody took a pay cut. Yeah, everybody's.
Those are hopes and dream pays there.
But
yeah.
But I think you have it backwards though, dude. I think the guy that is in line to make the money has to take the pay cut, like this dude. It's usually that guy that says, which Aaron Rodgers wouldn't do. I'll take the pay cut so we can afford 2 good offensive linemen.
Right.
Otherwise, we can't afford.
Yeah.
Redonk.
Dude, hey man, I'm done paying any more for a beer at Miller Park. I'm telling you.
You are a liar.
I'm done. All right, thanks,
You're
man.
a liar.
Unless I get to go out and take a bat, I'm done. Hi, how's it going?
That guy said, well, how much a game again?
4. Is that accurate? That can't be. Is that accurate?
Close to $500,000?
A game?
What the? Well, take it on the next loop. How many hours is a game? 3?
Yeah.
162 games a year, right?
Right.
Granted, you've got to add in, he's got to practice and all that. Spring camp. Probably works out at the gym, eats a donut or two. How many hours is that? Divide that into that $500,000. Well, figure us poor slobs out here, 8-hour workday, even though that's part-time anymore. Right, John?
Yeah.
But 8 hours a day, divide that into, each game is $450,000. Divide that by 8 hours. That's nuts.
I hope.
What the hell?
I wish, thanks, man. I wish he'd turn out to be a weirdo. Like he'd come out and
over 50,000.
He'd come out. And, yeah. Oh yeah, easily.
Right. I hope he's a weirdo.
I hope he goes out. Who was the guy that talked to himself? That talked to the baseball?
That's
just
awesome.
like.
I hope that dude's weird.
It'd be great.
Yeah, I don't know. It's that's just a ridiculous amount of money. But whatever. And that's LA Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm done. I already signed out.
Watch a guy not win a game and just they're going to hate him if he doesn't at that price tag, aren't they?
It's like Aaron Rodgers getting injured 2 plays in or whatever.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
This guy's going to miss half the season. Although, anyways. Hi, how's it going? Good morning.
Hey, it's your sports director.
Okay.
He is the highest paid player in professional sports history.
In
the United States.
In all
Nobody's
sport,
going
any
to pay
sport,
more.
Any sport, he's the highest paid.
Any sport, yeah, by far. Ain't even close.
Oh, wow. I've never.
But he can pitch. He'll strike you out, and then 2 minutes later he'll be hitting a home run off you. So he can do both. He's that good.
What's
the most?
That's what I was going to say. Like 10 years seems like a long time to have a prize pony.
From injury, so.
Right. And especially if you're pitching and being a great hitter. Like, because I know their shoulders get wiggity whacked.
Yeah. He hasn't needed Tommy John yet, but.
I don't know what that means.
It's a surgery.
Oh.
It's a surgery for pitchers that throw their arms out. But, yeah, I mean, it's the Dodgers, too. It's like the Yankees. They can just throw money at you to get whoever they want. And it pretty much, well, I don't know if they do luxury cap in baseball anymore where they got to start sharing revenue with a smaller team so they can compete. But, yeah, it's just stupid.
Thanks, man. The billion-dollar athlete is almost here, dude. The billion-dollar jock.
Yeah.
With no track record.
I hope he's weird.
Man, you got to start. You got to put your kid in ice skates when he's like 6 months old. And just to make sure.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
And only 3 countries in the world don't use the metric system?
Or you can listen to this one.
I can't remember where I went Friday. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. What did I do on Friday? I got to check my calendar.
If anybody saw me Friday, call.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
I literally have no idea where I was Friday.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
32-year-old lady or person, Heather Wright, walked into a jewelry store in Alabama last Wednesday. She told everybody happy holidays and then pepper sprayed them. Technically, it was bear spray, which is even stronger.
Oh.
It happened at a place called Jeff Dennis Jewelers near Birmingham. She was there to rob them, but it didn't quite work out like she had planned. Apparently, the owner was there, and he had a gun. So,
oh yeah,
gun versus bear spray.
Here we go.
Yeah. She walked in wearing a hoodie and a mask and said, "Happy holidays. I don't want to hurt y'all, but I am." And then started bear spraying everybody. PC2. All the employees are okay, but she took one to the shoulder.
One individual made a very stupid decision that put me in a position to defend my store. First thing she did is bent down and blocked the door open so it couldn't be locked on her. She said, happy holidays. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt y'all, but I am. I knew my life was at risk and my employees' lives were at risk. So I took matters into my own hands. There were multiple shots fired. A violent approach results in a bad consequence for her.
Thank you.
Stupid should hurt, dude.
Don't really need to explain that, but hey.
After
layman's terms, I appreciate that.
After she got shot in the shoulder, she yelled, "I don't want to die," and dropped her purse and ran off.
Yeah.
Cops tracked her down at her own house a couple hours later.
Let's just cut her hands off so she can't use bear spray anymore.
Took her to the hospital. She will not be having a happy holiday.
That bear spray, no joke, dude.
Well, yeah, it works on bears.
How's bear spray work? Oh, that's the bear.
Damn.
He still can't see. Shit.
Yeah, dude.
God dang. Was she, I'll tell you my favorite jewelry store scene is in Bridesmaids, where Catherine Wigg calls that girl a C word. Well, you're a little C word.
Oh, my God.
Well, you're old. Well, you have no friends. You're going to die lonely. Well,
yes.
You're a little C word. Whoops.
Yep, that's how you get fired.
And out came the bear spray.
Mm-hmm,
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, so...
And why did she come in with a bear spray? Well, they missed it. You know,
probably wanted to rob the joint.
Crazy.
Yeah, she was trying to get some free stuff.
Well, don't bring bear spray to a gunfight. I don't know what to frickin' tell you, lady.
Well, you're in Alabama. Damn, do you have no self-preservation? That's like...
Well, save it for bears. There are bears in Alabama.
Well,
save it for the...
Like Wisconsin, you're going to rob a joint. The odds are the person's going to have a gun.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I think about that all the time with people stealing cars. I cannot believe someone has not got shot stealing a damn car around here. That blows my mind. Granted, you're not supposed to do it over property, but I'm just saying.
Well, it's a matter of catching them red-handed.
Well, yeah, and they've been in people's houses before.
Right.
So in this case, yeah, like I would not. I just kind of expected everybody in Alabama to have a gun, kind of like here, you know?
Right.
Like, geez, whatever. She's dumb, clearly. And then what were you going to do once you got the jewelry?
I don't think anybody wants to be the guy that's standing over a dead 15-year-old's body.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. Take the car, I guess, and replace it.
Yep.
Wish something would happen to the kid, though. What's stronger, human pepper spray or bear spray?
Bear spray.
It's got to be bear spray, right?
It is bear spray.
Oh, it's the same. Is it the same thing?
No.
That's why I'm asking. What's the difference?
I said it right in the story. Then they pepper sprayed him, but technically it was bear spray, which is even stronger.
I know. I'm asking because it's both the peppers, right? I wonder what makes the bear spray crazier.
Yes, let me read the ingredients.
Because it contains a higher percentage.
Just a bigger dose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I suppose. I know it goes further, but I had it once. I obviously never used it. I should have sprayed like a chipmunk or something up in a tree, see if it worked.
Yeah, and this is saying it's even a better weapon of choice because it's more pressurized, sprays longer.
Gotcha. Right, the bear spray.
And this guy, I don't know, 2%.
Well,
and what does pepper spray contain? I'll have to look. Now I'm going to go down the rabbit hole.
She's lucky she didn't go into a bank with that stuff. 8 people would have shot her right in the face.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, don't mean to glamorize the violence.
Oh, you're fine. This one says 10, 20, or 30%.
Oh, wow.
Good morning.
Dude.
Hi.
Dude.
So, yeah, with the bear spray, it's hotter because they've been able to take capsaicin out of pepper plants, the pure heat aspect, and use that. So It's not even about the peppers. So, like, the world's hottest pepper now is like 2.4 million for Scoville, but they have hot sauces that are like 5 million.
Oh, wow.
Because you're able to pull just that heat extract.
Okay.
And I think that's what they use in that.
Jesus.
Gotcha.
All right, thank you.
You are well versed, sir.
that's definitely not a don't want to F around and find out with that stuff, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Right.
100%.
Yeah. What would that do if that just touched your skin? Would there be, I assume, some kind of
melts right off.
lethal reaction?
That is a great question.
Forget about
I've luckily not had to deal with it before.
Dude, would you expose Biatch a soft membrane so I can spray some bear spray on it?
You got it, buddy.
She might do it herself after her tailgate.
Thanks.
You never know.
Wow. Your soft membrane is kind of sexy.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Shaved it this morning.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D. Nowhere but JJO.